At an emergency press conference on Thursday evening, opposition leader Jagdeo said that his party would be seeking to challenge President David Granger's unilateral appointment of retired Justice James Patterson as chairman of the Ghana Elections Commission. Jagdeo told reporters that the PPP controls a number of municipalities and regional offices, and the leadership of the party will be communicating its directive of an official position of non-cooperation with the coalition, a Partnership for National Unity, Alliance for Change, APNU-AFC government.
At this point in time, we have no choice. I will be meeting with the members of my party. I'll be going across the country talking to people. But right now, we will be engaging the international community, one, on this matter. Two, we are going to say to our entire support base and that they must not cooperate with this government on any issue.
Jagdeo also called on civil society to lend support to the PPP in the struggle and to see the president's action for what it is. The former president was firm in his conviction that the actions of the president were a calculated charade aimed at rigging the 2020 elections. The PPP leader said that the party has always harbored a grave suspicion that the president would ignore the 18 names submitted in order to make a unilateral appointment. He said that the PPP is prepared to run the full gamut in order to challenge the president's action, even leading the country down the road of a constitutional crisis with no government in place in order to protect the gains made since a return to democracy in Ghana.
We will go into a constitutional crisis. We will go into a constitutional crisis, and we're prepared. Let me tell you that we're prepared to have the country go into a constitutional crisis if we can't have elections on time. We are prepared to have that happen, and then no, you don't have a government in place that can sign contracts, the budget can be passed, nothing, because we are not going to cut corners on the fight for democracy or freedom in this country.
Speaking to the lack of independence of the person appointed by President David Granger, the PPP leader observed that the government currently employs Justice Patterson as an advisor to the Attorney General. Justice Patterson was also handpicked by the president to serve as chairman of the Commission of Inquiry into the Camp Street prison break and fire. He told media operatives that the president's appointee failed to satisfy his own publicly declared criteria in respect to the chairman of Gecom. The president had indicated that among the requirements which such a person should possess is a wide electoral knowledge. Justice Patterson has no known knowledge in electoral matters. Jagdeo recalled too that the president had expressed a preference for youth, but that the appointee, Justice Patterson, is in fact pushing 85 years of age. Gecom for the Evening News.